Okay, we're here with Sam. Tell us about Lucidity.
Yeah, so Lucidity is a layer 2 technology that sits on top of public blockchains. So for example, we sit on top of Ethereum right now in order to help overcome the challenges of scalability, privacy, and the high overhead associated with decentralizing a network. And so we built this layer 2 technology. We've created our first implementation in digital advertising, where we're basically a shared ledger for the entire ecosystem. We've been live for a few months. We've got great partnerships. We've been working with brands such as Toyota, Negro Modelo, and GameStop, and we've been publishing our case studies recently. So it's been fantastic.
Give us a real world use case, just so, I mean, even cognitively, even so I can understand, and then I'm sure the audience understands.
So in digital advertising, to run an effective campaign today, you use anywhere from like 7 to 15 vendors. Right? And those vendors, each of them have their own databases, and if the data sits siloed, there's never a reconciliation process. And so it makes it susceptible to, one, lots of discrepancies. So at the end of the month, we as an industry get into this like fight mode, where we argue with one another about how much we owe each other, because our data doesn't match. The second thing is, when it's a protocol like digital advertising that doesn't verify the data, it's very susceptible to fraud. And so as an industry, we believe that there's about 30% of money wasted as a result of lack of transparency and fraud. And so with this shared ledger, we create the transparency and the communication, the protocol level, so that we can avoid, so one, we create transparency, and two, we get rid of the fraud. When you have 7 to 15 vendors in order to get from advertiser to the publisher, right, there are so many intermediaries involved. When there isn't transparency, you don't know who's adding value, right? And so for the advertiser, they have no clue which of those 7 to 15 vendors are helping. And so with this transparency, they can now understand where the value creation is and where it isn't. And that's a tremendous breakthrough with our blockchain technology.
And what stage are you guys at right now? Like, if you've launched the product, or you're in the funding stages? Or?
So the product is live on testnet, and we actually have paid advertisers. We have not finished our token sale, and therefore we haven't distributed it and gone live into mainnet. We've announced our seed round yesterday. We closed a seed round of $5 million, led by Pythia, the fund that manages Archain. And obviously, we're excited to work with Archain, and that is another blockchain that we're looking to support now that we've finished with Ethereum.
Is there a chance you'll move from sitting on top of Ethereum to Archain?
So we believe in a multi-chain world in the future. I mean, we started this in July 2017, and so Ethereum was really the only viable blockchain at the time. And we're starting to see more chains come into the market. And so our intention is to support the top quality chains, and we're really strong believers in Archain, and so that's why we're starting with there.
And so you're doing the seed round. What's after that in terms of the funding rounds?
So we're going to be doing a private sale in the coming months, and then hopefully with the token generation and distribution towards the end of the year.
Sam, we wish you all the best. How can people find more about you guys?
Yeah, so our website is Lucidity.Tech, T-E-C-H, and my personal Twitter handle is Sam is Lucid.
Excellent. Great talking to you. Wishing you all the best. Amazing project.